students who were to appear for the class 10 and 12 boards, because safety above everything else, that's the message that was given by the Prime Minister. As a result, the class 10 boards of CBSE have now been cancelled and the class 12 boards have been postponed. When will they be held? Well, the ministry says that a 15-day prior notice will be given and a decision will be taken now at a review meeting which will be held in the beginning of June.
प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो मार्गदर्शन मिला है उसके आधार पर हमने जो ये हाई स्कूल है इसकी परीक्षाओं को वर्तमान में होने वाली परीक्षाओं को इसको निरस्त कर दिया है। अब इनको पदोन्नत करेंगे, प्रमोट करेंगे। जहाँ तक इंटरमीडिएट का सवाल है, ये 12वीं की जो छात्र हैं इसको अभी स्थगित किया है। 31 मई तक इस परीक्षा को उनका स्थगित किया है। 1 जून को आगे की तिथियों को हम सुनिश्चित करेंगे कि कब उनकी परीक्षाओं को करना है।
Now, as with every decision this big and with an impact on so many people, there are mixed reactions. However, it has come. The decision has been taken by the centre after demands were made by various political parties, including Congress. Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, both had asked for the postponement of the exams, something that was echoed by the Aam Aadmi Party as well.
Against the boards being cancelled because I am in 12th grade and my momentum of studies has been broken. Further, in our country, it is safe to do everything. There are religious congregations, there are rallies being held for elections, restaurants are open, malls are open, but only it is not safe for exams to be held.
मेरी बेटी क्लास 12th में है, वो मेडिकल के पेपर्स उसने देने हैं। वो इतनी देर से लगातार पढ़ रही है। अब सडनली जब अनसर्टेनिटी आ जाती है कि एग्जाम्स कब होंगे या नहीं होंगे, तो एक बच्चे का जो पढ़ने का मोमेंटम होता है वो खराब हो जाता है। ये तो बच्चों के लिए टॉर्चर है।
पोस्टपोन करने का जो निर्णय आया है, तो पोस्टपोन करने से बच्चों की पढ़ाई, मेरे हिसाब से एज अ टीचर, बच्चों की पढ़ाई थोड़ी ढीली पड़ सकती है, तैयारी कम हो सकती है, बच्चे रिलैक्स हो सकते हैं। लेकिन जो हाई स्कूल की परीक्षा को रद्द कर दिया गया है, उससे जो तेज बच्चे हैं उनका मनोबल कम हो सकता है।
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Alright, joining us now on the show, Naveen Chopra, founder and chairman of the Chopra's Global, Sapriya Sharma, class 12 student of Amity Saket, and Gopal Krishna Agrawal of the BJP. First question to Reena Gupta of the Aam Aadmi Party. Your party is claiming credit for this decision being taken, but most of the voices that we are hearing, especially when it comes to the postponement of the class 12 boards, Reena Gupta, students are not very happy.
So Padmaja, as you recall, the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, he had written to the Prime Minister and also very vociferously has been requesting that these exams be, cancelled. I am very glad that the central government has taken this decision to cancel the class 10 exams. However, at the same time, I'm very sad that no decision was taken actually for the class 12 students. I have several students in my family who have been so stressed for the past few weeks because there is just so much uncertainty. And I come from a pretty privileged background. Imagine of all the students who have not actually been able to access classes the whole year. Not everybody has been able to access online
classes. My limited question is, you are claiming this as a major win for your party, but students are saying the postponement which you demanded and which has now been done is actually going to be counterproductive for them, because this will not just affect their preparation and their peace of mind, but also their admission process for future courses, especially if they're applying abroad. What do you have to tell them?
Yes, absolutely, Padmaja. So what a decision should have been taken for class 12 as well. Postponement is not a solution. They should have taken a decision and cancelled class 12 exams as well. We've had more than a year to figure out a way of assessment. It is not only in India that exams are being cancelled. You look at countries.
Okay, so you're saying not just 10, but 12 boards should also be cancelled. Let's ask the people who will be affected. So Priya, are you okay with class 12 boards being cancelled altogether? Now that's the next demand. That just cancelled. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Go on, Sapriya.
I I think that cancellation of board exams would be difficult without assessing all of the alternatives possible, since a lot of our college admissions are dependent upon the board mark sheet that we are yet to receive. With that being said, however, since the postponement was rather necessary, since going forward with the offline examinations would have thrown exposure of risks to lakhs of students and families and people around. So as previously stated and very rightly said, I think alternatives should have been looked into, since postponement is not a definite solution and neither is cancellation. So alternatives should be measured out to and soon, so that there is some peace of mind that has been given to the students and there is some hope of certainty with respect to our futures.
Well, so it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. You are... Yes, go on, Reena Gupta.
So Padmaja, when I say the 12 exams should be cancelled, you have to look at the whole issue of entrances into colleges as well as entrances into professional classes. The whole system needs to be looked at. We are in unprecedented times, and only in unprecedented times do we come out with greater solutions. So let us look at the whole entrance into colleges. Of course, if you tell the students that class 12 will be cancelled, the first question they're going to ask is, how are we going to get admission? Let's learn from other countries. It's not like students in France and UK are not going to get admission.
But ma'am, you are just asking all these questions. You are not giving any solutions. What is your solution to this? If you were in government at the center, what would you have done? Are you saying you would have cancelled all exams?
No, there are several solutions, Padmaja. We can look at credit-based learning. We can look at project-based learning and project-based testing. And specialists have been saying that a 3-hour exam is the worst way to test a child. So we had 6 months. Are you saying that CBSE did not know in June and July that we will be facing with this situation?
Naveen Chopra, do you think that's a reasonable thing to do?
Come out with a solution.
Because what I find really strange, that these CBSE boards have been postponed, but state board exams are going to go on. Most states are going to continue with their board exam schedules. What sense does this make?
Well, it's really quite a mess. I mean, if the position that that is being projected is actually the position of all the political parties, or indeed even those in government, then why not cancel the rallies? Why not cancel elections? Why not cancel so many public events in which are super spreaders, truly. I mean, this is education. You have lives of children, 16, 17, 18, 19, years old, whose life we are playing with. You are wanting to put those lives on hold. I mean, seriously, if it was quite clear last March when the COVID story started that this was going to be a prolonged pandemic, and it was quite clear that this kind of scenario was the most likely outcome, although no one could have definitely predicted.
And that really is the main question. The solution could be debatable, but why did you take so long to come to this decision, Mr. Agarwal?
Well, there is a solution, if I may.
The whole debate is quite complex. Nobody knew what the situation will be. Nobody, I think, could have predicted that for 10 days back that the situation will be so worse that today what it is at the ground level. Yeah, the health is a state subject, and the center, it is the responsibility of the states to have maintained the proper health structure. Today the cases in...
So answer the question of Mr. Chopra. He is saying if you can have election rallies, elections are being held in 4 states and 1 union territory, then why can't you go ahead with board exams? It's a logical question.
No, definitely this is a logical question. Then there are other logical questions also. But who will answer is also important. Election Commission will decide, not the central government, that what will happen, how the election has to be held, what is the different thing. This decision was in the central government. The education ministry has taken about CBSE. I know that this is a problem for the student. It is quite difficult. But the thing is that there is no easy solution.
Okay, Election Commission takes a decision for the elections, but the government took the decision to keep all temples open. That decision the government has taken.
No,
Why just temples actually? All places of worship have been kept open by the government. Why?
So this is the
Then let the exams also happen.
But the state government have to take call on these things. Different authorities are there. You have to work on a pattern structure, and you have to also address the basic fight against COVID is because of the failure on the health infrastructure in some of the states. Because Delhi has completely failed into like not giving proper vaccination and other things. It is not
Mr. Chopra, Mr. Chopra has a question for you.
I don't think that we should be, in this circumstances, looking at a blame game and point scoring, frankly speaking, sir. The issue is of national interest and the interest of our youth. Please let me allow me, sir. The thing is that there was a very simple solution and still is sitting right in front of our noses. All that the government had to do, or the bureaucracy had to do, was to say that, look, these are exceptional circumstances. In this particular year, we will hold our exams in the school itself, but the invigilators will come from outside. Therefore, and then within the school itself, the distancing between kids could be much bigger, thereby reducing their distance of travel, thereby reducing their risk, and of course carrying out all the precautions that are necessary for maintaining the sanitization and so on and so forth. But we don't want to do these things. I mean, there is unfortunately today in our nation, and this is not
See, I have to say, Mr. Chopra, one of the problems is that when there is politics that happens on issues like this also, the government is put in a corner because they know that today they can take a hard call and say, yes, we will ensure the board exams take place. God forbid, even if one child is infected tomorrow, everyone will jump down their throat and say, this was your decision, you are responsible for it. So it's the worst situation to be in. But I want to actually get Sapriya in. I want to get Sapriya in. Sapriya, what are your questions now? What do you want from the government? What is your primary concern at this point?
I think the primary concern, of course, revolves around the certainty of whether or not we have an alternative to the board exams being taken place. Because if in the beginning of June they suddenly decide that board exams will no longer be conducted, then do they have alternatives already in place? Our college admissions being looked after and are being thought of considerably, since a part of our future depends on it. And also, why has it?
Okay, good point. Gopal, Mr. Agarwal, answer this. Are you looking at a possibility that board exams for class 12 may not happen at all? And who is going to decide this? Do you have some kind of a task force in place which is consulting with the stakeholders, parents, academics, etc.?
Definitely, the decision will be taken when the Education Ministry, CBSE board, all are taken. It is not the one person who takes decision. They consult. But one thing I would like to make sure that you cannot predict what will happen on 1st June at this point of time. We have fought the COVID earlier also, twice. This is the third or fourth wave. We have been able to contain the COVID spread by such earlier also. So I am very hopeful that if the state government are vigilant and they look into the right direction of vaccination together with the COVID people following the COVID appropriate behavior of mask, social distancing, and our state government put a lot of effort into bringing the.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want to ask you a straightforward question. God forbid the number of cases keep going up till the 2nd of June. Then what? Then what is your contingency plan? Because it's just 1 month away.
Contingency plan will surely what is the alternative, because I think students want the exam. It is what my thinking is, and that the students postpone it all right. But completely doing away with the 12th class exam is quite complex because of the admission process is fully dependent on the Delhi, particularly on Delhi basis, about the Delhi University, etc.
Okay.
From the marks the people obtain from the, other than the professional.
Absolutely. Everyone agrees with you over there. You are saying that the class 12 exams will in all likelihood take place. It's not practical to scrap them altogether. But when and how? There needs to be greater communication and regular communication to the students over the next 13 months 30 days, pardon me, because it's literally a question of their future. They need to know what lies ahead for them, what are your plans in the lead up to the 2nd of June. 15 days notice may not be enough. Thanks very much, both gentlemen, Rila Gupta and Sapriya, for having joined me. Sapriya, for you, best of luck. I know it's not very easy, especially at a time when there is so much uncertainty, but I'm sure you'll get through this. Thanks very much for having joined me.